suggest that he is giving us condition to serve us. Please, if you are not hearing my voice, you go and watch Pastor Rose. Go to the YouTube and watch if you are not hearing my voice. People are hearing my voice, please. Go to YouTube. You are here. That's why you're not hearing my voice. So, if you are following the activities of Soludo, you will understand that Soludo is giving condition to serve the people of Anambra, and it is unacceptable. Soludo was voted in by just 300,000 people or so voted Soludo. I'm not even sure if they're up to 300,000. So he was voted to serve, not to give condition to serve. What he is doing is that I want to clean your dirty. I want to clean your poto. I want to clean the dirty in Onitsha. But remember, you have to give me your civil right and I will clean Onitsha. That is exactly what Soludo is doing. Soludo have come to do the job of Buhari, the dead Buhari, both the dead and alive, whether he's alive and dead. I want you to understand that Soludo in 2019 was named among the economic team of APC, President Buhari. I will call it President Buhari economic team because that is what he was, that is the administration he was serving. It was in September 2019 that Soludo was appointed to be part of the economic team of President Buhari in Nigeria. And I really do not want to talk about this thing I want to say today, but I'm going to shed my sword a little bit. I am not going to tell everything the way it is. I will have a reservation. This reservation will be for the next time when I will address Soludo. Soludo coming to become the governor of Anambra State was planned. And the Biafra people have been deceived. We never knew that it was planned by the Fulanis, and we can now see very clearly that it is planned by the Fulanis. So, Soludo coming to be the governor of Anambra State was a pre-planned something, and Biafra never knew about it. And you know what Soludo did? Soludo came and joined APGA. He used APGA to deceive all of you, right? He used APGA to deceive all of you. I want you to understand that the journey Soludo have embarked on today was the reason why he became the governor of Anambra State. It was the job. This cleaning dirty Soludo solution is just to deceive you. The main job Soludo have come to do in Biafra land, in Igbo land, in Anambra, is to stop Biafra. That is the number one task. If you are not thinking this way, begin to think this way today. And I'm going to give you, you see, my own is that I will not talk. I will not address you until you provoke me to do. And whenever I am addressing whoever I'm addressing, I will always come with evidence. So today, I am going to do analysis, and I will bring evidences from his own word, from his own mouth, and then also from when he was appointed to lead the economic, to be part of the economic team of Buhari. I want Biafrans to begin to think deeply. You see, Buhari can never appoint you as an Igbo man to be anything in his government without having a total conviction that you are 100% for Fulani. Buhari can never ever appoint you to be anything in his government without having a total conviction that you will serve the interest of the Fulanis. If you think that I am lying, go and prove me wrong. Bring your evidence that shows that the appointment Buhari have done from the day one, 2015 till 2022, whether anybody has ever appointed into his cabinet have done anything for Ndigbo. From Ngige to Amechi to Akpabio, all the people that Buhari appointed in their cabinet, the APC, everybody he has appointed. I want you to point one single person and tell me this person have done something for the interest of Ndigbo and Biafra people. Never. Now, let me also remind you, what I'm telling you now is complete truth. Of course, all of you may have forgotten, but that is why I am here. That is why I'm here. Now, do you all remember when Nigeria planned to borrow money, to loan money from China, and that borrowing plan, the southeast of Nigeria, which is Ndigbo, which is where Soludo come from, was excluded completely. And let me tell you today, Soludo was part of planning that loan. And Soludo have insider, as an insider, he knew that the people that are planning to borrow money for Nigeria have excluded his tribe. And he did not call the attention of the people call themselves the caucus of the Senate as somebody who is representing the interests of Ndigbo, because he never did. I am just coming from, this is not, I am just, like I said, I am not going to go deep yet, because I want to have that conviction, benefit of doubt. Today, your eyes will open. You will see the reason why when the criminals that we have expelled, called the DOS, are running around them, we are using long spoon to deal with them. We are using long spoon to eat with Soludo because we are wise. Before Soludo begin to do gara gara gara, we already have him somewhere. We have analyzed him. We have addressed him, and we keep it somewhere, and the thing is in the fridge, cooling. So I have decided to go and take small part of it, what we have in stock for Soludo this evening, to begin to tell you people Biafra, so that you will know who you are dealing with. So I am telling you now that when you see that the Fulani government plan to borrow money for Nigeria and it excluded Southeast, Soludo was part of that economic team. Are you aware of that? There is no way Nigeria will go to borrow money from anywhere in the world. And as a member of the economic team of Buhari, and Soludo is not aware of it. So he was aware of it, but he did not tell Ndigbo, that the people that he is deceiving today, that look, oh, these people are planning to borrow money. I am part of this economic team. They have removed you. You are getting nothing from this thing, and this is very bad. Soludo concealed it, even to the extent that they went to the Senate. The day that particular loan was being, heard at the National Assembly, none of the senators were around except Abaribe. Abaribe was the one who raised objection. Ike Kweremadu, all of them were sent somewhere for errand. They were not around. So Soludo was part of the people that planned the loan and approved that borrowing plan, because that is the job of the economic team. Do you understand me? All this while that Ndi Igbo, especially from 2015, that Ndi Igbo have been marginalized economically from 2019, Soludo was part of it, because the appointment was on September 2019. Let me bring it to you so that you will know that I'm not just making it up. Now, let me bring, because some of you have forgotten. So when we are making some kind of, when we begin to act somehow funny, you know what we know. You know that we have reason for acting like that. When you see me talking about Soludo, I have my reason. Okay. Now, I want you to look at the appointment of Soludo. Here is the appointment. The appointment read, or this article read, Soludo Rewan Salami named in Buhari new economic team. This is, you are looking at it live and direct. I did not say it. I did not say it. This was when he was appointed. President Muhammadu Buhari has replaced the economic management team with an economic advisory council. The presidency said on Monday, the replaced economic advisory council or whatever team was chaired by the vice president, Professor Yemi Osibanjo. The new EAC Buhari named on Monday had Professor Doyin Salami as the chairman. Professor Doyin Salami as the chairman. If you all could remember, when this appointment was given to Soludo, we, the Biafra people, objected it. We asked Soludo never to take it because it was more of an insult. Soludo was the most qualified person in that economic team, but they didn't ask him to chair the economic team. Rather, he became ordinary floor member as an ex-central bank governor of Nigeria. As a former central bank governor of Nigeria, Soludo overqualified to be the chairman of this particular economic team that was appointed in 2019. But Soludo did not chair it. Soludo accepted even to be ordinary floor member. I want to ask you today, how has the economy of Nigeria been from 2019 to now? Are you feeling the impact of Soludo from 2019 to 2022 or 2021? Did you feel the impact of Soludo part of the economic team in Nigeria economy? I don't need you to answer me. I will answer this particular question for you. The answer is no. There is no single impact of Soludo in the economic team because he did not participate. You know, he did not bring his professionalism. He did not bring his expertiseness. He did not bring his brain to really work for Nigeria. And let me tell you, even if he does, Nigeria will never work. You can never see the impact because the country is gone. So, but I have come to tell you that Soludo is not the person you think he is. And that is why I have always, I look at these people, I laugh. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. Like I said, if I am reserving some things, not all, I am reserving some things because I still want to give him that benefit of doubt. Let me see the role he is going to play to bring Zambikano out, because people can change. So when you are worried and you are wondering, why is Soludo so interested in sit at home? Why is Soludo so much interested in stopping sit at home? Everybody, including the young and the old, the big and the small, the rich and the poor, everybody that mean well, have advised Soludo soft pedal, that he can still develop Anambra without interfering in Biafra. He began to ginger the clergymen, he called the pastors, he called the churches, he called everybody, come. We must stop sit at home. It is destroying our economy. It is a lie. That was why they brought him and made him the governor of Anambra State. I am telling you. Some of you may not know this, but I'm telling you today. Soludo is part and parcel of this Fulani government you see today. He was still the economic team until today, except when he became the governor. Otherwise, he should be the one to tell us when did his tenure, when did the tenure end from being the part of economic team of the Buhari, a failed economy. A failed economy. Now, I want to now shock Biafrans. Let me shock you now. Those of you that still putting your voice behind the so-called the criminals in the DOS that we have expelled, those of you who still follow them on social media, do you know what you are doing? Let me tell you how you are going to end. You are going to end like Uwazurike. All of you. All of you will end like Uwazurike. There are a lot of people in Mosob today that really want Biafra, but they have not seen road yet. And I pray that they see road and join forces with genuine Biafrans to make Biafra come. But let me tell you, some of you will end like Uwazurike. I will not say some of you will end like Mosob, because Mosob is a group of people, just like, Mosob is different from being IPO. IPOB is like the entire Biafra, but Mosob is a group of people who want to actualize Biafra, the movement for the actualization of Biafra, sovereign state of Biafra. So it is different from the indigenous people of Biafra as a nation. Now, you are going to end like Uwazurike. Let me tell you the history. Let me tell you the history, how Uwazurike ended. Do you know that during the Anambra, I'm going to tell you something that is deep today. That is why, God is with us, because anything we say comes from SH0CKING. Let me tell you something that is very deep. Do you remember during the Anambra State governorship election campaign, do you remember that a man called Andy Uba was boasting how he ended Mosob agitation? How many of you remember? Andy Uba was boasting that he ended Mosob. He said he ended Uwazurike. How many of you remember? You remember? Let me tell you how they did it. Let me tell you how they ended Mosob and how they ended Uwazurike. And that is exactly what they want to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they have succeeded in getting the criminals. But the only thing that is different here, how they have failed, is that you have the autopilot, which Simon Ekpa is part of. No amount of money and threat can change us. No amount of intimidation can move us. So let me tell you how what they want to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now is what I'm about to tell you. Soludo is going to do it. Now, what Andy Uba did is the same template. What Andy Uba did to Uwazurike is the same template that the Fulani asked Soludo to come to do. This particular governorship you see that Soludo was given today is not to rule Anambra State. It's not to rule Anambra State. And Soludo was too naive. I wouldn't say was. He is still very naive. He don't even want to hide it. He was too open. He was too, open and was fronting himself and doing this thing without knowing that there are smart people in this movement. This is not like before. where Mazen Namdekano surrounded himself with all these criminals. And of course, you wouldn't blame him because those are the people that jump out immediately. Akorekwe Biafra. Immediately, the Akorekwe Biafra, everybody, some of them have nothing doing. They jump up and seek career in the movement. And that's why if anybody come close to Mazen Namdekano, they poison him. They poison her. They were giving poison to people anyhow. And they cake poison na Biafra land. And they cake poison they were poisoning everybody. Like you can see some of them bragging today, how they are going to poison some people in Europe. Some of them even say they are going to carry otapia in their pocket and be going from one country to another to be poisoning people who they believe have come to end their career. This is not a joke. If you want to look at those, if anybody should accuse anybody of, spilling the blood of Biafrans, it should be the criminals who were expelled in IPOB. They said it. They brag on social media. They brag on radio. They brag on television how they are going to pluck people's tongue. Some of them even bring knife on television. You saw them. On live broadcast, they brought knife how they are going to cut somebody's neck. Some of them say they are going to behead some people's neck in Europe. All these things are evidences against the criminals in the US because these are their boys. So you can imagine where they are, and they are threatening people on social media, and the videos are there. You can imagine what they are doing back home in Biafra land. So all those people that are eating human beings, they are coming from the criminals in DOS, all those cannibals. Now, let me also inform you how this Wazirike agitation ended. And Uba came during the election campaign and said when Wazirike was doing his own team, and Uba went to Wazirike, that he was the one who freed all the Mossad members that was arrested. He went to prison to free them. He was telling the story how he ended Mossad. And Uba went further to say that before he went to Ralph Wazirike to prison, he made sure that he have convinced all the commanders. He went and take all the commanders of Ralph Wazirike with him, and they went to prison. He told Ralph Wazirike, you see, your commanders are with me. Ralph Wazirike was explaining. If you watch it, I made the exposition. My own is that if I do something 20 years ago, it is in my brain already. My brain is like that. I register it. Anytime I want to bring it, I bring it out. So some of you may have forgotten the program I made during that election, but now you are remembering because I'm reminding you. Wazirike opened his mouth during the Anambra campaign, Anambra election. He said, I was in the prison and Uba came to me with my own commanders. I looked at him. What else can I do? If this man have succeeded to convince my own commanders and brought them and they followed him to the prison, who am I? I gave up. Did you all watch the video? Did you watch the video, the confession of Wazirike? Wazirike said what Andy Uba told Biafrans during the campaign. Andy Uba said that on BBC Igbo interview. He said, he responded. He said, what Andy Uba told you is truth. That this man has his capacity. That this man can do this. That this man can do that. That this man released his people. That this man did that. That how he did it, he don't know. That Andy Uba came to prison with his own commanders. He looked at him and said, how did you manage to convince my commanders? That if you can convince my commanders, that means I am gone. So I agree. That was the end of Wazirike. That was the end of Wazirike's Biafra. So Andy Uba began to teach Wazirike how to collect money and make a living and make career out of Biafra struggle. So Wazirike came out from prison. He became what you see today. Now, the same thing they want to do to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They have succeeded in gathering the criminals in the DOS that we have expelled. Now they are going to be telling you, like you see, they are the one now accusing me of being non-government. They said the DOS already. We have expelled them. I don't want to be mentioning their name. Okay. They are the one already accusing me, accusing other Biafrans that are in the right track of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They say you are all criminals. They say all the killings in Biafra land, you are the one doing it. They now begin to, even exclude the killers. They exonerate the killers. They say DSS is not the one killing. Fulani is not the one killing. It is now Simon Ekpa. It is now the autopilot. They even call us criminal gangs. They even, so they have, Soludo have succeeded to get those criminals in the DOS. But the mistake of Soludo and why Soludo will not succeed is you have genuine Biafrans in autopilot. That did not happen during Uwazurike's own. Uwazurike did not have that, didn't build that solid movement that you will have somebody or splinter group, if as you may call it, to take up from where Uwazurike stopped while he was in prison. So Uwazurike didn't have that. Now, they have succeeded. So now the message you'll be hearing from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be hearing in prison now, or in DSS dungeon now, is that the politicians are working with the DOS. Soludo is now working with the criminals in DOS. They are doing well. It is Simon Ekpa is the problem now. Simon Ekpa is the only one having problem. He is now gingering boys. He is not gingering everybody. So Simon Ekpa is the only person creating problem. Nelu Ofebu is creating problem. These are the people that are creating problem. That is what I will be telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now in DSS dungeon. Now, if this actually is truth, like what I have just explained to you now, it means that had it been that autopilot, they call us autopilot, we accepted. Okay? Had it been that autopilot did not come out.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.